talk about Genesis 1. We commonly read Genesis chapter 1 as a scientific dissertation. On this day, he created this, and then this, and then this, and this had to be done after this, and this, and that, and then this day, this, that, and we follow this chronological order, and we have this scientific analysis of the creation. Well, Genesis 1 was not written as a scientific dissertation. It was a poem. It's a story. It's a song. I'm not trying to say it's not true. I'm saying it was written as a poem. It's a poetic passage. Remember that the Hebrews like to write poetry in all of their writings, but especially Genesis 1, which is just full of poetry. You say one thing two different ways. Now, let's take a look at Genesis 1:1. Bereshit bara Elohim. In the beginning, God filled up, fattened. Et hashemayim, or et hashemayim v'et haaretz, the skies and the land. He filled it up. It does not say He created. It may be understood that way today, but that's not what it said. The bara means to fatten up. He fattened it up. Why? Because Genesis 1:2. Because the earth had become unfilled. It became empty. So the earth became empty, and God wants to fill it back up. Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 is a summary of the whole chapter, of the whole creation story. Okay? Go to the first verse, and we have Yom Echad, day 1, and we have God separating light from darkness. Now God, on the first 3 days, did all of His separating. Day 1, He separated light from darkness. Day 2, He separated the water from the sky. Day 3, He separated the water from the land. All right? So first 3 days are about separating. The second 3 days are about the filling. Now He's separated. Now He's going to fill them. Okay, let's divide into two parts. We got the first 3 days, and then we have the second 3 days. So this is day 1, 2, 3, and this is day 4, 5, and 6. Day 1 and day 4. Here He separated the light from the darkness. And on day 4, He filled with the sun, the moon, and the stars. He separated the light from the darkness. But on day 4, He filled that light and darkness with sun, moon, and stars. On day 2, He separated water and sky. On day 5, He filled the water with the fish and the sky with the birds. See that parallel there? On the third day, He separated the water and the land. And on the sixth day, He filled the land with the plants, the animals, and the people. You see this parallelism here that's going on. The first day is parallel with the fourth day. The second day is parallel with the fifth day. The third day is parallel with the sixth day. It's not trying to give you a chronological order. Now, the first day, the reason why, and I only mentioned that this is true, and I didn't explain why is Yom Echad used instead of Yom Reshit? Reshit is our cardinal number first. Why doesn't it say Yom Reshit like the rest of them? And it uses Yom Echad. Because day 1 is actually a parallel with all the others. Of all 6 days. It's a day of unity. The separating of light and darkness covers the entire creation. So it's all of these. There's actually 6 parallels in Genesis chapter 1 that we miss because we're trying to look at it like a scientific dissertation.